Let's talk about something a little unexpected, a pendulum. It has a weight swinging back and forth. It looks like a very simple example of motion, but it goes much deeper. Let's start by explaining the physics that make this motion possible. A pendulum is a mass that is hanging from a fixed point and is free to swing back and forth under the influence of gravity. At the highest point of the swing, the mass experiences maximum potential energy. The greater the height, the greater the potential energy the object has. Here it momentarily stops and has zero kinetic energy, which is dependent on speed. Now, as the mass oscillates to the bottom of the trajectory, the mass experiences the maximum speed and thus has the highest kinetic energy. Since the kinetic energy is at its max, the potential energy is zero. This motion continues on and on unless an external force, like friction and air resistance, acts on it. We can view the top of the oscillation as sin and the bottom as where God is. At the top, we are the farthest away from God, stuck in sin, but still full of potential energy to change. As we swing back and forth, the Holy Spirit acts as friction, slowly working on our hearts to bring us back to God. The friction isn't harsh, but a slow and gentle force convincing our hearts. After each swing, we don't go as high as we have previously, and the amplitude gets smaller and smaller. Eventually we settle at the bottom, fully surrendered to God and live in faith dedicated to Him. Despite our flaws and the tendency to swing back and forth sometimes, God is a dedicated guide to lead us to all truth. Philippians 1 verse 6 says, "Being confident of this very thing, that He who has begun a good work in you will complete it until the day of Jesus Christ." The more we read His truth and keep our eyes on the cross, the more we become like the one who gave us all to redeem us.